Tim Hudson, Jack Pivy fell from the Hall of Fame vote. Pitchers Tim Hudson and Jack Pivy did not receive enough votes in the balloting for the National Baseball Hall of Fame's class of 2022 to remain on the ballot for the class of 2023. On Tuesday, former Boston Red Sox slugger David Oritz was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame by appearing on 77.9% of the 394 class of 2022 ballots cast by members of the Baseball Writers Association of America. He was the only player who cleared the 75% threshold needed for enshrinement. The BBWAA ballot for the class of 2022 featured 30 players who spent at least 10 years in the major leagues and had been retired for at least 5 seasons. Players can stay on the ballot for a maximum of 10 years as long as they appear on at least 5% of the ballots annually. Hudson met that requirement in the voting for the class of 2021 during his first year on the ballot, but he didn't in the class of 2022 voting. Neither did Peavy in his first year of eligibility. 9 other players won't be back on the class of 2023 ballot after also failing to garner at least 5% of the vote. Hudson received 12 votes, or 3%, and Peavy received none. Also falling off the ballot this year will be Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Curt Schilling and Sammy Sosa. This was their 10th year on the ballot. Bonds appeared on 66% of the ballots, Clemens 65.2%, Schilling 58.6% and Sosa 18.5%. On his way to the big leagues, Hudson played for Glenwood School in Phoenix City, Chattahoochee Valley Community College and Auburn and is back at Auburn as the Tigers pitching coach. Peavy starred at St. Paul's Episcopal in Mobile before being drafted a few days after his 18th birthday. Both players made minor league stops in Alabama during their quick climbs to the majors, Hudson with the Huntsville Stars and Peavy with his hometown Mobile BayBears. Hudson left Auburn in 1997 as a 6th-round draft pick of the Oakland Athletics. He reached the big leagues in 1999 and pitched through the 2015 campaign, spending 6 seasons with Oakland, 9 with the Atlanta Braves and 2 with the San Francisco Giants. In 482 regular season games, including 479 starts, Hudson compiled a 222-133 record with a 3.49 earned run average. In 3,126.2 innings, the right-hander struck out 2,080 and walked 917. Hudson is one of the 14 pitchers in MLB history with at least 200 wins, 2,000 strikeouts and a .625 winning percentage. Hudson was an all-star selection for Oakland in 2000 and 2004, Atlanta in 2010 and San Francisco in 2014. In his second season, Hudson led the American League with 20 victories. In his next-to-last season, Hudson earned a World Series ring in the Giants' 7-game victory over the Kansas City Royals, and he served as San Francisco's starter in Game 7. Peavy also pitched for the Giants in their 2014 championship season and won a World Series ring for the 2nd straight year after pitching for the Red Sox's 2013 title team. The San Diego Padres selected Peavy in the 15th round of the 1999 draft, and he picked the Pros over Auburn. Peavy reached the big leagues in 2002 and pitched through the 2016 campaign, playing in 8 seasons with San Diego, 5 with the Chicago White Sox, 3 with San Francisco and 2 with Boston. In 388 regular season games, including 377 starts, Peavy compiled a 152-126 record with a 3.63 earned run average. In 2,377 innings, the right-hander struck out 2,207 and walked 708. Peavy was an all-star selection for the Padres in 2005 and 2007 and the White Sox in 2012. Peavy won the National League Cy Young Award in 2007 when he captured the pitching triple crown by leading the league in wins, earned run average and strikeouts. He also picked up a Gold Glove Award as the American League's best fielding pitcher in 2012. Peavy had the NL's lowest earned run average in 2004 at 2.27 and 2007 at 2.54, led the circuit in strikeouts with 216 in 2005 and 240 in 2007 and reached a high of 19 pitching wins when he led the NL in that category in 2007. Peavy overcame a potentially career-ending injury after tearing the right latissimus dorsi tendon completely off the humerus bone in his pitching arm during a game on July 6, 2010. The players who appeared on at least 5% of the ballots but didn't earn election for the class of 2022, making them eligible to appear on the class of 2023 ballot include Scott Rowland, Todd Helton, Billy Wagner, Andrew Jones, Gary Sheffield, Alex Rodriguez, Jeff Kent, Manny Ramirez, Omar Vizquel, Andy Pettitte, Jimmy Rollins, Bobby Abreu, Mark Buehrle and Torii Hunter. The other players who didn't reach the 5% threshold to stay on the ballot included Joe Nathan, Tim Lincecum, Ryan Howard, Mark Teixeira, Justin Morneau, Jonathan Papelbon, Prince Fielder, A.J. Pierzynski and Carl Crawford. Ortiz will be inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, on July 24. He will be enshrined at the same time as 6 players elected in December by the Early Baseball Era and Golden Days Era committees: Bud Fowler, Gil Hodges, Jim Curt, Minnie Minoso, Tony Oliva, and Buck O'Neill. Mark Anabanet is a sports reporter for Alabama Media Group. Follow him on Twitter at @AMarkG1.